And welcome back to
Nat19.
Penis.
There it is. It's been a while since you guys
Penis.
have done this correctly. I was starting to lose faith in you guys.
Penis!
Heckin', welcome back to Nat19, Campaign 1, Vestige of Ophiuchus 44 session.
Yeah, it would be great.
I think I'll chat with Vogan for a few hours.
Yes.
The boys will sit here a couple of hours doing some chats.
I'd like to try and find Elmira.
No. We have to chat, you see. Well, we have time. We can go and look for her if you want.
I doubt she's gonna be hard to find. She's gonna be easy to find.
That's why we have 7 hours.
In that
Should
case,
we look around for Elmira?
I'd like to try and find her.
Then let's keep on looking.
Can certainly do that.
I don't have anything to do today.
Yeah. Same.
Neither do I.
Okay, if you guys are going to look around for Elmira, where are you going to look?
Probably around the tournament grounds.
Okay. Roll me Vogan. We'll have this be on you. Roll me investigation.
Can someone aid?
Describe what aiding is in this case.
We're all looking for her. Like.
I use my robot
Has Flux ever seen
investigation
Elmira?
powers.
Has Flux ever
Flux.
seen Elmira? That's a good question.
I was at the house once or twice. Was she there at the time?
I think she was on the roof one time, maybe.
She might have been on the
there.
roof. You might have seen her. You might have
people
seen a
do.
glimpse of her, at least.
If you
So-
want someone to, sure. With both of them, we'll say that you can be aided for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Nice.
God.
Yeah.
When you eventually get to the tournament grounds, we're going to say around 12-ish, giving you about an hour left. After searching and giving up on the various other areas that you might find her in, you do manage to spot two conspicuous small figures that are wandering around the entrance that are wearing hoods up and they're wearing looks like tattered cloaks that could very well just be blankets
God.
that are pulled off of anywhere and thrown over themselves, and you see there are two little tiny mouse snouts poking out just beyond the end of these hoods that they have on.
Okay.
Bravo!
What's going on, guys?
Start walking after him.
Assuming you approach them, yeah.
Yeah.
We're here with Elmira. We wanted to come because we wanted to see what you were doing. Also, I thought it was worth informing you that there were some strange happenings at the house last night.
What happened?
I have no idea.
What do you mean by strange happenings?
There was a mist that surrounded the entire area, and we thought it was the Crystal Queen coming for Miriam, but then it turned out to be this old man. And whenever they opened the door for him, he vanished. Mist surrounded the entirety of the estate.
Is everyone okay?
They're fine.
Thank goodness.
Bit of emotional damage, yeah, but we're roughly all right.
So I wonder what the old man wanted.
Kitty keeps mentioning an old man. Every time that he seems to be brought back.
Really?
Did he describe the old man? I mean, old
was
man is a pretty
some
vague
sort
description.
of-
It could be a coincidence.
He was.
Did they
Yeah,
look
I
the
saw
same?
him outside, but it was hard to see through the mist, but I got a relatively good look at him. Mostly wearing clothes that looked very noble. It was kind of hard to tell colors through the mist. Rather long white hair. No. He had a cane with him that he had both of his hands on.
Definitely
A
not.
very dead look in his eyes. He looked
Oh,
very tired. He approached the door, and then he knocked on it. And then, when they opened it, he was gone. And Miriam heard voices, and Aviana, I think, heard voices. I think. And they looked scared, and Lexi heard nothing. We thought we'd come to tell you that, and also, Elmira is incognito among us as we speak.
I thought you said she was here.
She is. She's around incognito. That's what that means.
Oh.
is she invisible?
No.
Well, tell her to get in Summergrass.
Oh,
Guys!
His mouth opens a little bit and he just squints at Quintus and it's like,
this is why.
So Elmira's around and she wanted us to come find you, and she wanted us to tell you that she's going to be watching. She doesn't think it'd be good if if Keen were to recognize that she's here, so she's not going to be coming out into the public if she can help it.
Sure.
Instead, she decided to send the 2 rats into the public to tell you. Because she's inconspicuous that way.
Yeah, sounds like her. All right. I guess that's fine. Well, thanks for telling me that, I guess. Try not to get caught.
Try the Siskety, it's great. I flicked
The
them 2
Siskety.
gold. I will flick them 2 gold. Try the Siskety.
You should try the
Fumbles with
Siskety.
it. Looks very confused, but holds on to it.
Okay.
Anyway, have a good day.
Good luck. We'll be rooting for you. We don't really know much about this Keen person, but you were
He's threatened
trained.
to kill me.
Oh, we know
You
that
almost
you
killed me.
You were trained by Almyra, so just fall back on everything that you know, and I'm sure that he won't be able to lay a finger on you.
He was
He
also
was
trained
also
by
trained
Elmira.
by her.
Oh no.
Well, we
Good
can't
luck.
say that for certain. He may lose.
We leave.
They fall back into the shadows. And then, Miriam, are you going to bet anything else?
Currently, I did Lexi and Quintus.
You have 12. Currently, what you have riding is 24 platinum on Quintus.
It's okay. You don't have to believe in me anymore.
Oh my god.
I see.
You already believe in me.
Oh.
Do you want to just leave that 24 and let it ride, or do you want to put money on other people? Do you want to bet on the Sword Saint class for some reason?
That'd be 80.
Or the cool kid.
436 gold and 800 silver on Quintus.
Okay, sorry. Say those numbers again for me real quick.
436 gold and 800 silver.
Oh my god!
You're betting all of your money on him?
Now that's a good
No,
friendship.
Not all
that
of
was
them.
that was Quintus.
Yes, I'm adding it to my bet on Quintus.
Okay. I will probably round that. I will probably take all your money and like round it into gold. If I'm being honest with you, at some point.
Yes,
That's
with the
fine.
800 silver, just make that 80 gold and you're fine.
Yeah. I'll do that afterwards. I don't feel like doing extra math just right now, even if it's easy math.
All right.
But,
What a beautiful friend.
I
I'll
like that
give
we're
a thumbs
keeping it
up
with.
to Kitty.
I like that we're keeping it within the group, and we're not even gonna touch Blister and Ladies Fight.
Listen,
Fuck him! Fuck him!
That's true.
here's how that would go, and we all know it. Oh, you're doing great, Bliss. You're doing great, honey. 500 on lady.
That's
easy money.
All of my money on lady.
We just got 10 subs. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Logan! Where'd you go?
Yeah.
I thought you died.
Why would you think that?
Because you went off on your own
I'm
and you
just doing
didn't
a
tell
bit.
any of us where you were going.
He told us where he was going.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
He
did.
told, yeah.
You absolutely
Yeah.
did not.
You did not
Wait,
say
did-
exactly
did-
where you were
did-
going. You said, I'm going.
He said, I
I
don't know.
told
He
you I
said,
was going to some guy's basement.
Hey, went to some guy's basement.
That's not very specific. What if
Yeah.
you died in some guy's basement? We wouldn't be able to
You
find
know-
you.
Nowadays,
He's
I
Logan.
take
Yeah,
going to an
I'm
old
Logan.
guy's basement over pilfering a grave any day.
Far
That's
be
not
it
the
from me
point.
to tell you that you don't have the right to go off and die. But
Huh.
don't go off and die.
Kitty, Kitty,
Right?
Kitty.
Don't do that.
We're
Kind of
we're
the
two
kettle
people who've
calling
made
the-
it this far in the tournament. Me, Fenris, and Vogan, we don't just die randomly off in some place.
Wow.
It's true. I was pretty close, but it was
I do
fun.
not agree with that.
Look, you guys are strong and wonderful, but if you're gonna go off somewhere, you need to at least tell us exactly where you're going so we can find you if you die.
That seems like a good policy.
Or like
That's
to
pretty true, yeah.
just say hi. Pat,
She was
pat.
very worried.
But watch, guys, just watch though. I put my hands on Vogan, and then I move my feet out from under me as I try to make him hold me.
I lift him with one hand.
Oh, I was gonna say you do this. You sort of slump down with your hands on Vogan's shoulder.
I spin him like a basketball.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I bet on you then.
Dude,
I'd say the
she's
trip was worth it.
Oh, again.
still all huffy with like her arms crossed, and she's like, "That is really cool, but don't do it again."
Lexi, imagine eat.
Stop. You stop it. I'm mad at you.
Yeah, but you could not be.
He's got a point.
Good luck on that one.
Right, well, just say you're sorry and say that you won't do it again, and then I'll stop being mad at you. Yeah,
Anyway.
just say you're sorry and promise you won't do it again, and then I'll stop being mad at you.
Fine. I'm sorry.
And
I'll try not to do it again.
no, you promise you won't do it again.
Mitigating circumstances aside.
No, don't be making up words. Just promise you won't do it.
I'm just
Did you
doing
have fun
a bit.
last night, Fenris?
Yes. Good.
Such
10 of 10.
fun.
Just
I also
that's
had
too
fun. My armor got blown up.
I
Yeah, I was gonna
noticed
say you
that.
look different.
Yeah, it's my old armor. It,
With a little mark on it.
yeah.
It's right there.
Well, what happened to the old one?
It got blown up by that thing I fought in the basement.
Oh.
So mad again.
But everything worked out. No
So
lessons
pitiful.
were learned whatsoever.
Morgan,
Oh,
you didn't
no.
killed. It ruined your really cool armor. Oh, for fuck.
You guys are called out. Specifically, the first names that are called out are Fenris and Tantia.
Ah, man! Wait, Fenris!
Fourth.
I waved to everyone.
Whoa!
Woo!
You have this.
Kick her ass!
As Tantia is leaving, I'm like, Fenris, you're pretty good too, Tantia. Fenris!
And today, since we only have people fighting one-on-one, to make sure you all get a good show, they're gonna be given a bit more staying power.
And you guys are each going to get 50 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Ooh. And
Jeez!
this will go across all the matches.
Yo, I might have a chance now.
You both
She
got
also
it.
got
I mean, she also.
Yeah.
Hey man,
kind
it's
of
a
a
matter.
wash.
It's a matter of lasting.
Let's just
Hey.
power word killer. It's
So it's
Oh yeah, I have that.
That's what you're saying, bro?
Okay, and once I get free, go ahead and fight!
Backs up. Before that happens, Fenris Tantia puts her hand up.
Hey, are you much for gambling?
Uh-oh.
Because I've been thinking since we've been spending time with each other lately. Our two guilds are, we've been working very closely with each other, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Whatever she says, take it.
Dude, she might be like, if you lose, join my guild, and then we lose Fenris,
Guys,
so shut the fuck up,
guys.
sorry.
Because, yes, exactly that, but...
Damn it!
What? I run that
Tell you
by
what,
me.
you want to make a bet?
Oh,
Iocane is as short-handed as ever, and I'd like to have you around, since we're gonna follow you guys around anyways. If I win this, how about you break off from the highest standard and you join us? And
If I may
if you win, I'm not particularly picky. I'll do whatever you want.
Oh God, what do I do? Sure,
Think
I
about
don't
it.
mind a
This
little
way,
wager.
this way as well. If I win and we get to the next match, and Iocane gets privileges in the Platinum District, if you come join us, that means you'd get them too, right?
I suppose so. Would you and Argo join the highest standard if I win?
You just hear a faint yell from the distance. She doesn't speak for me!
What
Like
do
I
you
said,
What do you think, Tantia? Do you speak for him?
like I said,
I-
I'll do whatever you want if you win.
I'll have to think about that. But I'll take you up on your wager.
All right, then it's a wager! And everybody here, you all heard her make it!
The crowd just erupts into cheering. Tantia immediately gets down into a stance as if she's going to fight, one arm back, the other fist up. I would like you to roll initiative. Because it begins!
No.
Okay, Fenny!
Alright. Fenris, you're up first.
Yeah!
And I will note, since we're starting this seed of matches, there will be some occasions where there might be some skill checks and skill challenges and such going on in these matches. I ask that you all roll with them when they happen.
I'm gonna activate Investiture of Ice.
Oh.
That's the first time you've used that from that thing.
I know!
As you do this, you see her laugh briefly at you doing that. You just hear yell like, I knew I was gonna have to take you seriously, but I didn't think you were gonna run away right from the start. You see her pull out a potion, and she downs it.
I knew it!
Viciously.
Oh, girl!
So
That's Quintus's move.
Yeah, man.
Yep, I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
She's going to go for her attacks. I'm just going to have her target you.
You mean
because
Time's Guardian is the one that gives
I mean
AC?
the one that works.
Yes!
She punches. She hits.
No! Ah! Scary!
Oh, your investiture's gone.
You're kidding
She
me!
rushes towards you, punches through it. You bring in ice and snow around yourself to almost create a shield. Then you see this red glow coming from the other side. As the fire punches through it, the magic is blasted away by her armor. She strikes you, dealing no damage because of your temporary hit points, but
Yeah,
you lose
that was
8.
still... Yeah.
As she hits you, she slides to a stop as the ice melts under her feet that was previously being created, gives the smile that is in the thumbnail, and then she's gonna go for 2 more attacks on you.
Oh, brutal!
She misses with that one. She strikes towards you. You bring up the handle of your weapon and catch it and knock her fist to the side. She goes for 1 more attack, and she misses that one as well. She tries to sweep the legs. And you jump over it haphazardly.
You won't sweep me off my feet this time.
Hey.
As this happens, as she presses her forehead against yours, she fully leans into you, and before striking you, Tantia Hecken gives you a ridiculously deep, very tender kiss.
Ow.
And then you feel your gut get struck, and you are winded. And you will not take damage. However, you're gonna have disadvantage on concentration checks for the remainder of the fight.
Are you kidding me?
Oh!
No!
Yikes.
No! My
Silence
money!
you.
No!
It's alright. That doesn't take me
my
down.
money.
That
She
doesn't take me down too much.
you off.
That's not too bad.
She strikes you in the stomach. As you do, you back off from her. Slightly stumbling back.
Okay.
A small blush mixed with the rush of blood going to your head as you're hit by this. You see her laugh about it.
You didn't expect I was gonna go easy on you, did you?
No, but I feel that constitutes as cheating. Mutter, mutter, mutter.
I don't know. She like hops back and forth on her feet.
Felt pretty fun to me. I think it was all in good sport.
I can never not look like a little bitch in front of her, so I give up. I'm gonna disengage and run away.
Falls over.
Roll the trip. Go ahead and... Alright, you disengage. Where do you want to move to?
Oh, God. I can't climb out of here, right?
Like out of the arena?
I'm
Like,
I am
away.
joking, but that's what I would like to do.
I'm joking, but
I would like to pull a little bear and soar off into space.
Fucking little bear, goddamn.
You gonna go that way?
Yeah.
You got a full 30 feet if you want to use it.
Oh, you're right.
Your bonus action to move and attack with a spiritual weapon includes it moving up to 15 feet, so you don't have to stop next to it or anything.
That's where I would like to go.
All right.
To Quinn, are you seeing this? Help me!
To Quinn eating popcorn.
fuck,
and
to Quinn?
heaven. All right. As you do that, you're going to disengage. Luckily, she didn't use her feature that doesn't let you disengage. You move away. Are you going to use your bonus action to move the spiritual weapon to attack?
Yep.
All right. It moves over to her. Go ahead and roll the attack against her for spiritual weapon.
The Guardian grabs the spiritual weapon.
To Quinn.
Throws it back at you.
Okay. To Quinn, let's have a heart-to-heart for a second. I will owe so much to you. I know, you're in a D&D god, but that's besides the
Wow.
point. Help me roll better. Please.
I, the cleric, will begin owing you.
You're right.
I already.
That's a crit!
Wow! I can't believe that works.
Holy praying that the
Hell
Quinn
yeah.
worked.
Yeah, alright. Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll the 2d8 damage against her. You strike her, dealing 31 damage, 21 through her temporary hit points. You've now taken the lead in regards to who's dealt the most. Actually, as of last turn, you haven't. But you just about evened it up.
Here she
She's
comes.
going to bonus action immediately because she sees no reason not to. She's going to second wind. She regains an amount of hit points.
No!
She's going to move. Go ahead and roll the
missed
dexterity. Go ahead and roll that. I missed
Come
that.
on,
so
keep
My
your
sorry.
God.
track.
She got one!
Get over it.
Her dex saves have been terrible.
None of that!
20 damage! You have negated the second wind and then some. Go ahead and...
Might be
Do you
safer.
think I could get to like. So I was like, I'll have moved this far. Like, if it won't let me. Okay. Would it have been okay if I used part of it? Like, I got down first and then used 20 feet to run?
Sure.
Okay.
In that case, it would have been 10 and then about to right there. You're 20 feet down from the top then, in that case. Man, that's fucking minuscule. One sec, I gotta make that bigger. I legit can't make out that text. Tokens, facing indicator, fumble hits, where are you? House rules, attunement.
Oh,
improve
yeah, it's
critical-
because you resized them, I think, for another map a while
Yeah.
back.
I did, in fact. We'll change it to large, and then all I should have to do is... Bam, there we go. That's much more. That's much easier to read. Okay, cool. She is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get to about here to try to find you, because you would have gone outside her ability to see there for a second. Takes a goes onto the steps, looks over at you.
You running away? I thought you were supposed to take me down. You were much more confident earlier, weren't you?
Yes. But I'll still take you down. I still believe in Quinn.
You were much more confident earlier. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was!
Yes, it's true.
I was much more confident earlier.
I was way more confident earlier.
She is going to dash, and she is going to boop, 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 boop. She is going to dash and get over to you. She cannot attack you, though.
Yes. Oh, delicious.
We are going to do the very last of the things that she can do, which is going to be a couple of checks that you'll actually get to choose what kind of checks you want to do.
Uh-huh.
She is going to come at you. Doop-a-doo, getting my thing. Boop, boop.
Not
So,
ideal.
she rushes towards you, she slides in at you, and she looks like she is about to try to strike you to once again try to knock you prone, as is her favorite thing to do at this point. Giggity. So she's going to be rolling a strength check against you. What would you like to do to try to avoid this? You can do any kind of check you want to, but what would, as long as you can rationalize why you would do it that way.
All my proficiencies are fucking stupid. But we can try. Logan,
It is-
can I use my history with Tantia to tell what she's just about to do with me?
Your history skill does not apply to people. I would say that sounds more like insight to me.
I have proficiency in that too. That sounds doable.
Go ahead and roll
Get
an
her!
insight. So you rolled a 14, and
And she
Tantia,
rolled a 100.
who I will remind you, though people seem to think this is not the case, her strength is actually not her focus stat. It's dexterity, despite the fact that she's not been putting that on display today. She rolled a 4. So as she goes to do this, she tries to sweep you. You move away from it, and her leg collides with the wall behind you. The bonus you're going to be getting from this is every time you make an attack for the rest of the fight, you roll 1d4 and add it to the result.
Oh, that is so satisfying.
Second part. She is going to do one other part to this. She spins, she gets up, and she puts her arms around you initially, seemingly pretty innocently, but you feel her tighten. She lifts you up off your feet. She is going to try to suplex you.
Oh my god.
What would you like to do to go
Bane
against this?
her.
You cannot use the same check.
Can I pray to Quinn?
Shorty answered your prayers today.
I'm going to say that religion is not going to avoid this.
Perception. What about perception?
To try to see it coming, if you want to use perception, then go for it. She's going to use her athletics.
Oh, nice!
Oh my goodness. She nat-1'd her athletics. Yeah! She goes to do this. As it happens, you notice it as well. You back up from it, and you sidestep as she does get her arm around you. But as this happens, you buckle down and, like, let your weight collapse under you so that before she can lift you, the weight causes her to lurch forward slightly. The benefit to succeed in that one is you can make an attack immediately.
Yes!
Not using any of your actions.
Get her!
Yes! Oh, I'm gonna inflict wounds her!
Alright, if you want to use inflict wounds, then you absolutely can.
And I can add... I can add 1d4, right?
Yep, that's automatically going to be added,
Yes,
so go
yes,
ahead.
yes, yes.
Before you roll it, are you doing this with the gloves?
Yes!
Okay.
Ooh,
now that
yes,
we know-
time, baby! Fucking damn.
Go ahead and roll.
Yes! Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, I don't even need it!
That
Yes!
absolutely hits.
I don't...
So you're casting this at 4th level.
Yes, and I don't have that on my sheet.
You don't have inflict wounds 4th level? Let's put that
I
on
have
there
3rd.
now. Okay, let's
Oh,
put that
yes.
on there so that
Yes,
it
yes, yes.
deals with it for the future.
Ah!
And now she's done with heckin' special heckin' layer action-esque events. That
He
is
says
now-
lying.
No, I'm telling the truth this
Lying
time.
once more.
I would be honest about lying.
You were very honest about lying.
There you go. There you go. Okay. It's... Bam!
Shit.
Oof.
Oh my god.
So as this happens, she puts her arms around you, locks them behind you to try to lift you. As this happens, you back up. How do you want to... You have to make physical contact with her to inflict wounds. How do you want to
Okay, so you know how she tries to suplex me?
Yeah.
I, like, take her arm that she had wrapped around me, and then I pull her over my shoulder.
Oh.
And then
I know
inflict
that's,
wounds.
like... I know that... Okay.
To what end does that action conclude?
No, you're right. Okay, I just grab the
cute,
arm and I
though.
do it. I'm like,
Grab the arm. Energy courses through her. She backs off from it as there's a flash of energy as your glove activates. She is going to take a step back from you to get away from it, and with that happening, it is your turn.
Okay, Fenris, you could change the game.
That
Or
does
not.
hit. She's going to rush towards you. I have a
to
feeling
Quinn.
this set of rounds is going to determine what happens.
Oh, to Quinn.
She goes for an attack. Oh, goodness. Let's go, Fan. Attacks. The first one is a miss.
Yes. Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
The second
give me
one,
two
she
more like
comes
that,
in,
baby.
she like swings over you, you back up, she just misses your head. As she does, she's like, I knew you were tougher than that, but I'm not going easy on you! And she hits, dealing 8 damage. Alright.
She's become full-on gremlin.
You said it. She attacks again and just misses as her weapon collides with your shield. She has one more bonus action attack. She pushes her hand to the side to knock the shield out of her way as she strikes, and she misses that one too.
Yes!
By this point,
Down.
your hammer is reacting in such a way that the area around you is freezing almost instinctively. The area around her is burning. There's this, like, this front, this almost storm front between the two of you as you're both causing the area around you to begin swirling with your given elements.
Okay.
Oh.
I would like to try and hit her with my hammer.
You
Do I
are-
roll the 1d4 first?
It is automatically on.
Oh, brilliant.
That is a miss.
It's okay, you still have Hammer Boy.
It's
And
true.
the 1d4 will also add on to the hammer.
I need to heal though.
I'm screaming support for you in the crowd.
What do I
Got you, bro.
Do you think you can out-heal her if she gets a good turn in?
do? I don't know, but I don't think my hammer could take her out.
4 attacks, averages 8 to 11 damage.
I'd say you need to go for a damage and hope that she rolls low.
I need to risk
Yep.
it. You're right.
Yep.
You're right.
The hammer spins around, gets behind her, goes for another attack.
Fred, do you have an inhaler or something you maybe need to get?
Maybe like a
Go ahead and
paper
roll that
bag to
attack.
breathe
Yeah.
into.
That's a hit!
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the damage for that. Oh my god.
Get her!
As you go in to strike her, she puts her arms together, and you see a very large smile cross her face, as if she looks confident she can stop it. You brace yourself and you go for the swing. She turns as you're attacking. The other hammer comes in behind her and strikes at her from behind. While she blocks your attack, the other one strikes her. You see her, her like body convulses forward. You see her like, as you hear almost a cracking sound from the back of her.
I don't want to hurt her like that.
I feel
A
bad.
bit of blood. She coughs up a bit of blood and looks distressed for a moment. Then her face returns back to being a very large smile. She looks down at you, her eyes a fierce look in them. She doesn't appear to mind that you're hurting her. She seems to be very much enjoying
Fenris
the
is
fact that you're
fine with
hurting
it.
her.
I as Brett am upset, but Fenris I'm sure is fine with it.
Assuming that's your turn.
What else can I do?
She finds her footing again, and she's
Pray.
gonna go for a full round of attacks. This is
Okay, Quinn, be cool, be cool, be cool.
she
be cool,
attacks. That misses.
be cool. Yes! Thank you for being cool. Be cool, be cool.
I'm only heckin' showing you the ones that are like fucking interesting, almost misses. By the way, she attacks.
Come on, be cool, be cool, be cool. Be
She misses. That one was by a wide margin.
Yes! Come on, be cool, be cool.
She attacks.
Be cool, be cool.
Oh my! What's your AC?
18. Be cool.
Yeah, man.
Yes! Yes!
She still has one attack. She still has one attack.
Unless she crits, I don't think she can take out your hit
can,
points.
though.
Come on, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool.
She hits.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, be
Bonus
cool, be cool,
action
be cool.
attack. Strikes. 7 damage. You're down to 10.
You've got to take her out this turn, Brett.
What do you think?
You can do
No shit, Sherlock!
Come on, Brett.
I need alcohol out.
You got this, You got the power.
Your turn.
Pull out the stops.
I'm gonna hit her with my hammer!
As you go to attack her, she comes in for her own attack. It's very much that image that we got commissioned from Cat Crossing. Both of you back to back striking. That misses.
That's fine. Oh. Okay. Hammer. Hammer. We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot, you and I.
It's entirely
make this
possible she might miss another round of attacks, but I'm not confident in that happening.
Oh god.
Yeah, statistics say she hits at least
Hammer.
2.
I can't
Hammer.
watch. I can't watch. I can't. I'm looking away. Tell me what I get. Ah!
You missed.
Okay.
She is going to break off from you. You can do a reaction attack if you want.
Oh, she's up to something.
okay.
Yeah, she's gonna fucking. I don't know. There's
She's
no.
gonna charge.
Yeah.
She's going to get that +5 to hit is what she's going to do.
Oh.
Do that opportunity attack.
I don't think you can. You hit her. I don't think you can take out the rest of her hit points in one attack, though. So we'll
I'm
see
gonna
what happens.
synaptic static.
Prove him wrong. Prove
Prove
him
him
wrong.
wrong.
Hold on.
Stygian.
Synaptic
I-
static. Real
I'm gonna Stygian.
quick.
Stygian.
Stygian snap. I do not remember if it is on your turn. It is just with a weapon attack.
Red.
Hold on.
Red.
I fucking. Oh no! I forgot if that. I thought I was on your turn. That's on me. Hold on. Shh. Everyone, we're excited.
Sorry.
Red, roll your first attack before you do it.
What?
I did the 20.
Roll your damage.
The damage.
Your damage
Oh,
for the
damage.
attack.
Sorry. What?
It goes down to 10. Oh my god. Roll the con save against her. She backs up. You can see like the vents on her armor almost like exploding backwards. You see the vents on her armor almost like igniting as she like goes back. She skids to a stop 10 feet away from you. Like rocket boosters on the backs of her arms and her legs, they ignite and she rushes towards you. As she does, in the trail of the strike that you did, another wave of ice blasts forward. At first she's surprised, then she starts laughing as she tries to ram the punch through it. Go ahead and roll the damage.
All the dice are Nat 1.
If they are, the thing is, if this is really bad, she can tank it. She did it!
Yes!
Thank God for that 7.
You took her down by 1 hit point.
Yes, bitch!
As in,
Thank God for that
strikes her.
7.
Your weapon begins like the sapphire's like a ball of energy. It's glowing so brightly at this point. As it blasts forward, she strikes. Ice erupts towards her, like ceaselessly pushing her back as she's breaking through it. How do you want to do this?
Oh, Fred.
Man, I'm as shocked as everyone else is.
You're so good. You earned this shit,
girl.
girl.
You know how like an uppercut, you hear like the ding ding? You hear that as I uppercut hammer time her in the chin, knocking her out.
You strike her, she loses consciousness without losing her forward momentum, and if you want to, yeah, she...
Yeah, I catch her.
Unconscious, falls into your arms.
Yes!
You erupt in flames.
It's true.
She didn't turn her armor off, she flies into the sky unconscious.
I grab her ankle. I'm beaded up with her.
She died with a smile on her face.
Quit telling everyone that Tati
Later,
is
buddy.
dead. I need.
Screen cuts to black. Later, buddy. Alright.
That's not okay!
Winner, Fenris Selberon!
Before you two have a chance to charge at each other, just a very cold,
If you want to turn from the path that she put you on, this is your last chance. If you fight me, and you're broken down, it will never have been your choice.
I'll point my sword at him. Electrical energy just crackling off of it. Come at me.
you get the first turn.
You know what? I'm impatient.
Come at me. And by that I mean,
Oh god.
Charge forward here.
Let me see what her last student can do.
And I'm going to start off with a Dragon Surge.
giving you that extra
I'm a-
action, but also that extra movement.
Extra movement! Hell yeah!
As you rush towards
say.
him and you strike, you try to pierce through and strike him. He moves to the side, brings the spear up, and deflects the blade. You don't hit that time. That's a hit.
There you go. All right, Scorpion Mark.
Makes sense.
Yep. Happy!
Oh!
Whew!
You
It's
do
like almost
20
half of his hit
You
points.
strike at him, you deal 24 damage immediately. You still have
Alright.
another full action. if you
Third
want it.
attack.
Mm-hmm.
19?
That is a hit.
All right. Happy! 16 damage.
16. Look at you. Look, and this is
Look at
going to be
me.
such a battle of DPS.
Yeah, it
As
is.
you hit with that one again, this lightning hits him. He like backs up from it when it happens. You notice on the second attack, he digs his spear into the ground so that when you hit him. The electrical current grounds through the spear and does less damage to him.
All right. Fourth attack.
That's it.
Damn.
Bang! Bang, 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 bang. I'll show you my skill. Bang, 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 bang. You have chunked through his temporary hit points immediately.
I sure did.
You use the same element she does. I wonder if your soul is the same color too.
You won't have a
He-
chance to find out.
And
makes sense.
He's gonna come right back at you.
That makes sense.
That makes
Go
sense.
ahead. I will allow this.
Oh, okay, thank you. I need to target you.
What? No.
No.
You don't need to do that.
Crazy. You don't do that.
Is that a crit? Immediately?
No.
Need it to be.
Oh, cool. It's a 1.
It's a 1. It's a nat 1.
That
Goes for a
also
strike
works.
against you. You dodge to the side as he does. He brings the short spear up as the... Actually, no. He's going to go for a full attack with his spear. He goes for another attack with it. And this one... My lord, Keen! My boy!
Yes.
How are you the anti-Vogan?
yes.
I don't understand.
I will say, if they roll low at the beginning, be careful.
Strikes you as he hits
imagining.
you. You take some cold damage as well as that attack. You maintain Scorpion Mark. When he hits you, he does not have the point economy this turn to put Scorpion Mark on you. He hits you. That occurs. You take some cold damage.
If you can manage to survive for much longer, we're going to find out exactly what opinion of you that Idolos had. My bet is that it wasn't very good.
That's foreboding.
So he's gonna use. As he comes towards you, I'm about to make you mad, Spence.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Because he's gonna do that thing that's smart to do in these fights. As he comes towards you, he's gonna use his bonus action. You see him take out a potion.
Uh-oh.
And he downs it. As he does, he seems to become much faster.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Very
jeez.
quickly, Vogan's like, but that's Quintus' attack!
Oh, that's so nice of him to put it on me.
Oh, did he?
Oh, what a good boy!
What a good
What
boy.
a
Here,
nice
cat!
gift.
Is he like, oh, thanks! You. He just punches you in the face. He knocks it. Because
That's
it is
Quintus and Tantia's move!
That's Quintus and Tantia and Fenris's move. He is going to... he's not going to back up from you. He's going to dispel his own aura. Where are you, combat tracker? As he dispels his own aura, you see his mask begins to glow lightly. And you see, like before, these small protrusions erupt from it. As they do, fire erupts from all around him. For a second, you have to like back up just a foot because of the heat that escapes him. And I'm gonna change his token because since we did this last one, I got some art done. You see the energy begin building up around his arms, and those same gauntlets that he created when he fought against, whenever he fought against Flux appear. These tungsten straps appear around his arm, and underneath them these red gauntlets form. And you
Show
see,
me that art.
I'm gonna show you that art. Just give me
Show
one
me
sec.
that art.
Save us, Inturisha!
Oh, jeez.
So he does.
Oh no, he's fine. Oh my god.
Oh no, he's hot!
I'm in danger.
Yeah, you are.
Oh man, he is really attractive.
You see the
damn.
gemstone chunks that are protruding from these gauntlets he creates appear to start glowing bright. The tungsten straps heat up to the point where they are just light. They're giving off. They almost look like bands of energy wrapped around his arms. You see the fire extend. His shirt does explode. It burns away when this happens. As the rags of it remain, he just reaches up, grabs it, tears the remains away. His wakizashi and his katana both ignite with this same aura that of fire that's now coating him.
Oh, GG,
Your
guys.
arm
I'm sorry you
seems
wasted all
weaker.
your gold.
Your arm seems weaker than last time I saw it.
So he is going to attack you. Savus can normally destroy non-magical items. It can attack armor and such, which Flux has actually saved your armor, just so you know. If it wasn't for Flux, he would just destroy
Just
your
destroy all my armor? Fucking.
Oh fuck.
However,
That'd be funny, though.
That'd be so funny, but oh.
That'd be really bad, actually, because, you know, I'm a hobgoblin, and people don't know that.
you got the hide on you is what's covering your head, is how I've been running this. I'm gonna just roll a damage roll to see if it's gonna roll things properly.
Shirtless
Why do you
Vogan.
work? Why do you work? Whatever. I don't care.
Shirtless Vogan.
Why is Tantia's broken but yours not? He brings the blade up. He's almost like the brightness coming from him is almost hard to see, like hard to like look at. He's going to attack you with the katana. That one misses. You bring up your shield, which are you wielding your weapon two-handed? Do you have your shield still?
I still have my shield.
Okay. He strikes it. Is your shield magic?
Let me check.
No.
I don't think
Is
so.
it a +1 shield?
No, it's not.
Okay. He brings it up. As he
yeah.
strikes towards you, you reactively bring your shield up.
Stop
It
breaking my shit,
it blocks
Logan.
it. It
The
blocks
fuck?
it. But as he strikes it, the shield gets cut in half with the inside of it glowing red hot. You almost have to throw it to the side rapidly before it can hurt you
Gah!
from it being heated.
First my armor, now that my shield. What the fuck? Stop breaking my shit!
A swordsman doesn't need anything except for his blade and his own body.
I like that thing though. Ah, you piece of garbage. Ah.
He's gonna attack you again. Second attack. He nat ones. He's gonna go ahead and use overwhelming advance.
Second attack, he attacks your mask.
He replaces it with he hits, but he had to burn it.
Oh, fair.
He just rips your mask
Real
off
quick,
of you.
before you do
Yes.
that, I'm gonna exemplary deflection that one.
Gotcha.
To dead.
You like reactively bring your shield, try to stop. You're like, oh shit! And just he strikes you. You like, punch the sword. No.
No.
As he strikes you with it, heat erupts in the space you're in. You take 11 damage, reduced to 0 because of your temporary hit points and the damage, but that hits you.
Whenever an Idolos dies, it leaves a part of its power behind for one of the people who defeated it. But if that person doesn't prove that they're worthy of keeping it, that idolic armament will soon abandon them. Unless it has forged a proper bond with you. I'd say your time with that sword is just about up.
I look at the sword. What do you mean I haven't proved myself to you? I took on a fucking metal-headed winged thing last night and killed it one-on-one. What do I have to do to appease you, you piece of shit? Ah!
You see the light in the sword as you do this. There's still like electrical energy running through it. It entirely stops glowing.
Great, you pissed it off.
Ah, you petty bitch.
All
I'ma
idolic
hit him.
arms eventually break. I'm guessing you've been using yours rather frivolously. Pity, if you'd formed a proper bond with it, like I had. You may have been able to find more time with it afterwards.
I'ma hit him.
Go
I'ma
for
put
it.
a point of inspiration into this.
Oh.
As you go for the attack, you see coming from one of his fingers where he had put on the ring, there is a slight glow. As you go to attack him, you may break through it, but he puts his hand up. A honeycomb-shaped shield spell appears in front of him.
Oh my god. Really needed that. Okay. Die. 28.
Oh.
You didn't target him, but
Oh. Whoops.
that's weird. It
That
attacked him.
misses.
Then no, that hits.
Thank Christ. I was gonna murder myself.
As you do it, he puts it up, you strike it, it breaks through this honeycomb pattern that's in front of him. He can only use this once per turn and only for one attack. Part of it does remain, but go ahead, roll damage. Wow.
Dare.
Burn the Light really wants to play. The playlist has come around to it twice. There's a lot of songs in this playlist.
Fuck it. Yeah, why not? I'm here to play D&D. It's fine.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him.
Ugh, he
20
takes-
damage.
It goes into his hit points. He's taken 3 proper damage. That is the remainder of the spiritual armor that he had before. As you hit it,
Gotcha.
you notice some, like, as you try to strike him, the force of the heat coming off of him is, like, causing wind to push away from him. You have to actually, like, cut through that to get into him. But luckily with the belt helping
Yeah.
you to push through, you managed to.
Alright, one more time! Hot damn! Hot
You hit him.
damn!
You deal 24 damage as you strike him. He recoils. He like stumbles back a bit.
It seems the only skill that you really have is being ferocious.
Stick to what you know, I guess. And I'm gonna pop a healing potion and drink it. Glug, 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 glug.
Ness.
Vogan, you second wind.
Crazy.
But that's my move.
Let me make
And
this
only
clear.
ever has been.
You hold a blade that's shattering in your hands. You follow somebody who is going to bring this world to its own destruction. And you yourself are nothing but a ferocious beast. Let me bring you to the ultimate conclusion you're clearly headed for.
He rushes towards you, and he is gonna go for a big old full round of attacks on you, which is gonna be a whole lot at once.
It's
Does he
a
have you
good thing I
targeted?
healed, probably.
It is!
Oh,
He rolls a 28. That is a hit. As
I
he
feel like that
strikes you.
hits.
that's dumb.
Whew. What are you concentrating on? Scorpion Mark, right?
With Scorpion Mark, yeah.
Yeah. He hits you. You maintain concentration. You take 16 damage.
Ow.
If he gets
Stop
another
doing
hit,
that.
he gets a nat 19.
Okay.
He's going to use the last of his points to also Scorpion Mark you.
I'm a exemplary deflection this.
this thing that's coming.
This thing is coming at me. That's my last point.
Strikes. You maintain concentration. You exemplary deflect it down to 9 damage as it hits you. He's got 3 more attacks coming.
3 more attacks.
That one misses. Goes for another attack. He gets a 2 and misses. His last attack. He brings both of his hands together, brings them up. You see flame build up around it, and rather than strike you directly, he like strikes in your direction, and a blast like a fireball erupts out. You get hit by it. Barely, though, I will
You
note.
get struck by it.
Ow.
Smooth keen.
And as of the end of this turn, as you like recover from this,
No problem.
he has one other event, and we're doing it
Okay.
now.
That makes sense.
I
I feel like this fight is probably gonna be over soon.
That's dumb.
You're-
How dare you?
As he strikes, the ground under your feet begins to separate and break apart. He rushes through. As he does, as he comes through it and seems to grab part of the breaking ground, rips it up and hurls it towards you as a large flaming mass. You just hear him being like, "I'm sure you're out there, Elmira! This is what's coming for you!"
I will
You
try
got that,
and
Spoken?
dodge out of the way with an acrobatics check.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics. It'll be against his strength.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No.
He
Well.
just
Yeah, I
beat
don't-
you.
Yeah. He has advantage on all these checks, man. Oh.
For 3, as you move to the side, you see this once again. You see this like giant behind him appearing, and you can tell for a second, based off its appearance, that is some specter of the Idolos that he must have beaten to get his weapon. As this happens, you see this like blue tail come in behind you, and you recognize that surrounding you, this same thing's happening. Orbis appears to also be generally around you, as if reacting to his. I will note to everybody else, Lexi, you can see this. Heckin' Quintus, you can see this. The rest of you don't seem to be able to see this.
If I can.
Keen rushes through it. There's 3 parts to this, as usual. Keen rushes through it as that rubble that you hit subsides. The idolic form behind him comes in behind it, and the Orbis with you seems to go and attack it as well. As this happens, he strikes forward. He is going to attempt to use an attack roll. You're basically just trying to avoid an attack. What would you like to do?
I'd like to try to body check him again to try and just brute force him.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Oh, thank God. 23.
You got higher than him.
Yay!
As he
Thank
goes in
God.
for the attack, you succeed. You gain a point of inspiration. You avoid the effects of that. He brings his hand down on you. You like duck to the side, body check him. It hurts for a second because you bump into all the flames surrounding his body. As you do, he like moves to the side. The energy that comprises the spectral form of the 2 Idolos that are behind the 2 of you seems to get stronger. You actually hear the 2 of them begin making noises, yelling out in primal at one another as they rush to each other. You find your body moves on its own, rushes towards him as electricity builds up along you, as if your sword is possessing you, the blade becoming pure plasma as you do. The tungsten bands on his arms also ignite, and he rushes towards you as well. As you two come in and collide with each other, your two idolic specters behind you also collide, and there's this almost rainbow light that builds up and then ignites in a blast of fire and lightning. I'd like both of you need to roll a dexterity save, and whoever fails it by the most is, or if you fail, you're gonna take damage. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Dexterity save. You both succeed.
Oh, it might. Oh, my scorpion mark's gone.
As it hits, you both take a degree of fire and lightning damage as the two idolic forces that are behind your weapons meet and collide, their elements blasting outwards. A crater is left in the ring. Not one that's terribly deep, but just enough that the grate is burned away and you slide back. As you do, and collect yourself as the smoke clears.
Logan.
Keen remaining on one side, you back basically to where you began. Logan. When the dust clears, you seem to lose consciousness for just a moment. I'd like you to roll me 5d10 plus 20.
Whoa, girl.
What into
As it clears, you find like electrical energy appears to be like bouncing from your wounds and sewing it shut, which for a moment you take as being a very positive effect. You see Keen opposite you, more damaged than you at this point, breathing heavily as this cloud of smoke clears. And as he looks up, you can see his silver eyes shining through the smoke in front of you first before you see much else of him. He stands up straight, cracks one of his shoulders backwards.
See? What did I tell you?
And you feel that your sword arm feels a lot lighter than it did before.
That's just great.
Looking to it, you see that the blade of Orbis Maharaga has shattered at the just above the hilt, and the remains of the gemstone fragments of it have returned to being stone.
Well, that's just great.
Through the smoke, as you look at it, you hear the clattering of a blade land in front of you as you see a katana has been passed your way by Keen.
That is an Idolos way of breaking free from those it doesn't want to stay bonded with. It occurred to me as well. If you come close to death with an armament, it weakens. And if your bond with it is not strong enough, then it shatters and leaves behind one last gift, which is the burst of stamina you're feeling now. It seems it has not decided to stay with you.
He'll slowly lean down, pick up the katana. If it was too weak to stay by my side, I didn't need him.
Where are you? Third time. Burn the light for the third time playlist. Okay.
It's not been a very good 2 days for Vogan.
It's
No,
really
no, it
good.
hasn't.
hasn't.
Everything I own is breaking.
You're not allowed to have stuff, is what this is.
Apparently not.
I just threw a +1 katana into your inventory.
I may be
Give up
falling
your
for
worldly
you.
possessions.
That sword
Oh,
is
fuck.
the last thing of Elmira's that I kept. Feel free to use it. And I can truly destroy what's left of her memory along with you.
All right. Thanks for the last burst of energy, Orbis. I guess I'll take it from here. Ow. I suppose. Yeah, I took damage.
You took fire damage. You're still on fire.
Oh, shit.
Stop being on fire!
For the last burst of energy,
God.
fucking looks at Cape. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, you've been quite calmly talking to me whilst you're on fire, and that's fairly impressive.
Yeah. You know what?
Follow
That's
the
actually
training
kind of
that you
impressive.
That is
Alright.
the only thing that impresses me about you.
Your endurance is.
There are 40
Very
songs
impressive.
on this playlist, and it has come around to Bury the Light 3 times.
What is
my
Bury the Light? What's it
God.
from?
It's Virgil's theme from DMC5.
I mean,
Fittingly, a song that we've joked is very much a Kid Keen song.
GG, guys. GG. I'm pretty sure you can do
no.
like 40 points of damage in a turn.
You got this!
You got this, Logan!
You have to
Go
eat
for
him,
his
Logan.
ankles!
He strikes you in the jaw, and again, as it happens, you barely feel it. There's this wave of force that erupts, and your shoulder stops hurting.
Okay.
As it
Oh, good. At
does,
least he can die without his shoulder hurting.
yeah, your shoulder stops hurting.
Shut up.
You're pushed back, and you fall to the ground, skidding along it. As you start to stand, you feel your mask is gone. It has been burned away. The mantle that you're wearing is burning away. The drake hide is still covering most of your head. You quickly scramble to pull it down far enough that no one sees you.
What's wrong? That red skin I saw a moment ago. Is that something you're trying to hide?
Don't worry about it. And finish the fight.
I'm not the one who's...
He stops. As you say that, there's this metallic reverberation on your voice that you notice as you speak. You become aware of this cold metal pressing against your jaw. And out of the corner of your eye, you see this almost what looks like a horn coming in up around your shoulder and wrapping up and pointed forward, as if there was like horns on the back of the neck of a helmet coming in and wrapping around your head. As he stands, all of you see that on Vogan's face there is a mask that strongly resembles Keen's, but is this grayish blue, and it wraps fully around the back of his head and has horns coming around it that resemble those of Orbis Maharaga. Vogan, you see this little light out of the corner of your eye, and looking to your shoulder, you see this blue electric light is like dancing on your shoulder, and after a moment you see it is leaving this tattoo behind on you.
I did like you.
Ooh.
That's nice of him.
It seems I had spoken too soon.
Whenever you do this, whenever you stand, you find the katana he gave you has fallen from your hand. The hilt of Orbis traces itself into the air out of these blue lines. Then you grip the handle, and it appears again. But this time, instead of the blade being made of gemstone, it ignites and like a lightsaber, and the blade is made of pure plasma.
That's the same thing that happened after I broke mine. It would seem that I spoke too soon. Pity you're not going to get to use it!
And he's going to rush towards you. He still has attacks, and it's still his turn.
I'm still going to die.
No!
Like, I don't have anything to save me.
We'll see. He has 2 attacks left. He goes for 1. He rolls a 2. Tries to strike you. You duck to the side of it. Goes for another attack against you. Strikes. He rolls another 2.
Yay!
You bring the blade up. You once again feel the form of Orbis looming behind you. You almost feel your body get pulled up, like to a standing position as he comes in. He strikes at you and misses, brings it up again. You bring the blade up and stop it with his fist colliding with the plasma, and then it's stopping as if it had hit a proper surface. You hear the sizzling of fire and electrical energy on one another, as if 2 lightsabers were hitting each other. You hear the from it.
This isn't right. Someone who was taught by her shouldn't be able to beat me.
It's because I was taught by her I can beat you.
You're wrong. The path you're walking down ends with misery, hatred. You're going to become me!
Seems you're pretty miserable yourself, yet you strayed from the path.
Go ahead and
Since
roll
I-
your attack.
Yep.
19.
It bounces back. He pushes you back off of the attack, it not colliding with him.
The misery I felt when I was abandoned. That's what gave me the motivation to become as strong as I am!
He lunges at you again. It's still your turn.
Abandoned.
You brace yourself, bring the blade back down on him. It made me who I am! Go ahead. Oh my god! He's so low.
Just die.
I wish I had action surge so bad.
Do it, Vogan! Action
Hey,
surge!
you did a lot of fun things. Don't you fucking harp
Do
on
it,
the sick
Vogan.
boy.
No, I'm down. I can't do it one hand.
I'm gonna be the nicest boy, and I'm gonna offer you a deal because I like cinematics.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yo, people in the crowd.
No.
Put your hands up.
Your Vogan, give him your energy. Your Vogan boy's not doing so good.
kick his ass!
Show him your conviction!
You still owe me a fight!
Vogan, you hear the cheering of all those around you and the cheering from all your friends coming from the area around you, and everything goes very quiet as all of the fire seems to wrap around Keen's arm and he goes in to strike you. As it does, through this like silence that has been caused by your pure concentration, you hear a single echoing bark coming from the stands.
Oh no!
Looking past it, you can see Mary Mist carrying Mini Myra, and a figure wearing a kimono and a hood pulled up over their head standing behind them. I will allow you to use saving face and expend it to make one more attack if you want to.
Oh my god.
Of course I do.
With the logic
Here it
that
comes.
saving face has no other use in this tournament.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, for that first attack, could I have used it? But no.
Can't wait to see how many uses my horse abilities have on my turn. I'm kidding.
My final shot.
As he comes in to attack, you see the face of Almyra as she pulls her hood down off, just overlooking past Keen over towards the stands. You block everything out for a second, and very fast, I'd like you to roll damage.
Oh, like a flash of lightning, just appear on the other side of him.
Yep, exactly. You step back as he goes to attack. There's a moment where there's just a streak of light. Everything seems to move slowly. You calmly step to his side, step past him, bring the blade up, and end on the other side. Everything is silent as you do. There's a detonation as his punch still connects with the space where you were, and this blast of fire erupts forward in this 20-foot cone in front of him. Rubble gets ripped up. Both of you stand for a second as the plasma blade that you're holding, you bring it up to your side, sheath it into the scabbard you brought, and when you click it into it, a bolt of lightning erupts from Keen's back, blowing away the fire. His gauntlets shatter, and he falls forward.
Damn.
As you do, Vogan, you feel a weight get lifted off of you, not figuratively,
Oh no.
as the hood that you had on falls from you during the motion.
Ah, fuck.
Again?
There is, as you stand here, the color of your skin exposed to the entirety of the tournament. To everybody there is a silence among everybody, even as you become aware of them.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
You hear the voices of people that you've met within the tournament beginning to rise up, cheering for you. Some uncertainty in the crowd. And then,
let applause.
and one unexpected voice that you hear coming out of it, you hear Murkwire's voice yelling, "Yes!" And everyone erupts cheering around him. Who you are and where you came from seems to not matter in this moment, as despite the fact that you were revealed to be a hobgoblin, the crowd cheers, and you feel at peace.
On one
I
hand, I'm
throw
happy
up
you're
my
accepting-
hand that has the bracelet on it. Yeah!
You see Mary Mist clapping, trying to make as much noise as possible, jumping up and down in the spot with your dog barking. And you see Almyra behind her smile. A very genuine happiness you realize you've never actually seen from Almyra. She pulls up her hood and wanders back into the crowd. And with that match done, and us at 4 hours and 30 minutes, I believe we're going to stop there.
Oh, what an anime fight!
Later, YouTube. Oh, this was.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye,
This is a
YouTube.
game.
We love you.
Goodbye.